we're here once again with another one of our Injustice interviews, the pre-match prequels to this grand tournament that is en route to us coming this August. I'm here with one of the newcomers to the squad, one of the, I don't want to say rookie contenders, but a contender that not many people know about. We're here with Mr. Joe Sparky Molloy. How are you, Joe?
Not bad, thank you.
The ex-rookie could catch on.
Yeah.
I'm all well and good. Looking forward to seeing what you bring to the table. And like I said, it's interesting because people don't know you as a fighter on these Injustice. I've had the fortunate bounce of battling with you on this game. Frustration through both ends, I must say. And yeah, despite what I say, I know for a fact that the matches that we've had have not been close. But still, how are you feeling?
No. I beg to differ. I had you with a smidge of health left when you played with Batman. Bear in mind, it was one time. But that's not the point. And
that's right. And you won that fight, yes?
No.
Okay, then moving on. So, how are you feeling ahead of this?
Nervous, very, very nervous, but also looking forward to it.
Yeah,
I think it'll be very interesting to see how everyone copes with their own characters, and hopefully I bring a bit of a shock to the system. So.
Well, yeah, there were. It's definitely a watch this space. Like I said, we don't know much about your team, so your selection. We don't know if that's a very common selection for you. We were, however, very, very convinced and not overly surprised by your flagman. Tell us about your flagman.
Basically, we got Superman is the captain of the team. One I play with quite often, as you would know. I can do quite a bit of damage with him. Definitely the strongest of the three. Well, four, obviously, but you guys can't know the mystery fourth. Yeah, I don't know what it is about him. It's just something that he's one of the very few characters that I can use to a very, very good extent, and someone I can actually interact with really well. So I'm hoping it's going to be a bit more of a challenge for you boys. Nice
one. So we've got Superman, and refresh our minds. Who else is in your team that you can tell us about?
The mystery, but the Bucks. We've got Green Arrow. Obviously, my favourite DC character of all time.
I mean, that was the no-brainer we were talking about. We knew that was coming.
Yeah, and then we've also got a bit of a wild card. Really, is Nightwing. I've never really played as Nightwing that often, but I thought, give him a go.
Now there is, we have made a bit of a stipulation with this as well, because also Mr. Warner has chosen Nightwing, but we've decided that we're going to allow this because Nightwing is two different people in the game. We've given you Damian Wayne. Yeah, so it's going to be interesting. Look, we keep talking about the what-ifs of this tournament, because there are going to be a lot of what-ifs.
Yes,
and the what if at one point we come across the two Nightwings together? You know, what if you go up against Joe?
So that's going to be a very confusing yet interesting match, because I'm pretty sure that we both use Nightwing in very different styles. Obviously, Nightwing has got split blade, or however you'd like to say it, or he's got the long reach staff of doom.
Of doom. Personally, I'm really looking forward to seeing what you bring to the table. I mean, we were very impressed with your little warm-up video, as we received one from yourself on Mr. Buffett. Yeah, and everyone has said that you've got potential, and I believe them 100%. I think with some characters you are going to surprise. You're going to surprise a lot of people, especially with one or two from personal battles with you in this game. But we're going to talk a little bit more about the contenders. Of course, you've got Mr. Warner, very similar fighting style to yourself. What are your thoughts on him?
I'm terrified of Aquaman.
I'm
not going to lie.
Join the club.
I have seen some of the fights he has done as Aquaman, and they are terrifying. So, God forbid I actually go up against him. That won't be the nicest of experiences, and I can pretty much guess that I probably won't come out very well.
Well, like I said, it's amazing when things like this come together because it's, like I said, anything can happen because we're really fighting for serious bragging rights here, and it's not just an every day, every night. Let's just fight until whatever. There's actually a little bit of something to this, which is making it all that more exciting. So it's so that's Mr. Warner. Same with all of us. We're not looking forward to fighting him as Aquaman. But then there's another gentleman who is incredibly good at the game and very dangerous, with unfortunately more than one character, and that's Mr. William Buffett.
Yes.
And your thoughts on we will go up against him, but potentially meeting him in some of the latter stages of the tournament, if that was to happen.
Screwed. Just flat out screwed. I mean, with Bane, as I've seen, he's pretty unstoppable. If I was to go up against him with Bane, it would have to be with Superman. I think that's the only way I'd have any smidge of a chance, really.
Okay.
And also with the Flash, he's absolutely terrifying as well. I mean, there's so many different moves that he has done with the Flash. It's just pretty scary, to be honest with you.
And of course, another he is a wild card because we never know what to expect from him, and that's Mr. Thomas Santi Connor.
I don't really know what to expect, to be honest with you. I've never fought Tom. I've never really seen him fight in Injustice, so it's going to be that. I think that's going to be a very, very surprising turn of events. So, it's a bit like me, wild card.
Definitely, yeah. We're all thinking the same thing, and then finally we're living the the family feud, the age-old feud of us fighting on all kinds of game, but this one always seems to bring out a really interesting feel. I'm looking forward to it personally. I've got a lot of faith you're going to do well, and I don't think you're going to be a walk in the park. I expect more from you than what you expect of yourself, but that's only because I know. That's only because I know you.
Well, with you again, Batman, you know everything with Batman. You know everything, every move, every counter. That's one. Part of me, most of me thinks no. I do not want to go up against you as Batman. That is the last thing I want, and I really hope that doesn't happen. But another part of me really hopes that I do go up against you, because Batman is, I think, it's the only character you have, and the only character you have ever played as that I have never beaten. And if I could do that in this championship tournament,
that's the big goal.
Shit's going down.
Yeah, it's a fair one.
That is definitely my goal of the tournament, is to wipe you out as Batman.
Nice one. And anything else you want to put towards it? Your thoughts towards the big day, and any words of any fighting words? Them's his fighting words. We want to know your fighting words.
No, I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a great night, and good luck, chaps. Good luck.